Hey y'all, and welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I am going to do this reading on Lynette Hooker. She was in the Bahamas with her husband Brian Hooker, and he said that she went overboard on a vessel that they were on, and he reported her missing on the 6th, and they are from Michigan, it looks like. Michigan. So let's see if we can find out what happened the day that Lynette and Brian went out on the vessel that she went overboard on. The moon. So, with the moon being here, I kind of feel like it was late. Like, I don't know what time they went out. I feel like it was like an evening. So, like, I think they went late afternoon and into the night. But I kind of feel like he told different that they went earlier in the day, but I don't think they did. I think they went later in the evening and went to the night. The moon can be here about things hidden, and so with that being here, I feel like he kind of like isn't telling them everything, isn't telling the whole truth about it. Um, and I do feel like it was at night that she went overboard, not like during the day. Um, let's see. Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is letting something go emotionally. You have to let something go and start again. Um, I kind of feel like they were maybe out there as like their last trip together, kind of like a last vacation. I don't feel like they were like going to stay married, or I feel like that they were having issues. So I kind of feel like that's why the Five of Cups would be here, is I feel like this was kind of like their last thing together. Maybe for one more than the other. The Fool. So the Fool is something new, jumping in, never having done something before. So it's like a leap of faith. Um, I kind of feel like they hadn't been out at night before. Like this was like the first time they'd ever gone out night sailing or on a yacht. I don't know if they were in a yacht, a vessel. I'm not really sure. But I kind of feel like this is the first time they'd been out at night or late in the evening. Um, but I feel like it was more his idea than hers. Um, I kind of feel like she just went, along with it, but I kind of feel like it was more his idea than hers. Ten of Swords. So I do feel like it was the end of maybe their relationship together. The Ten of Sword is the end of something. And it's not a repairable. So it is definitely the end of something, something coming to a close. It could be a hard journey coming to a close. It could be the ending of some bad times, but it is the ending of something. And I do feel like, um, I feel like more, honestly, I feel like more for her than him. This was the ending for something. Let's clarify our Ten of Swords and see why the Ten of Swords is here. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about balance. Um, it's about balancing things out, and I don't think that for her, I don't think they could balance anything out. I think that it was just like it. She had had enough of trying to balance things. It was like it just wasn't working. Things weren't working out like one was given more than the other. And with it being pentacles, it feels like money. So I kind of feel like um, she was tired of balancing the budget, tired of balancing money. I kind of feel like she had to pay stuff all the time, like maybe pay for him or um, get him out of stuff. I don't know. I don't know if he gambled um, or something like that, but I kind of feel like it was always a balancing act with the finances, and she just wasn't going to do it anymore. Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is can be on the outside looking in. You know, you see how he's taking something and running with what he can. So it's kind of like, I'm going to take what I can and run with it. I'm going to get what I can out of this, um, no matter at what cost. Because you see, he is running away with his head, but he left his body there. So at what cost did he get what he wanted? Now that person is there on the bridge and they're unalive. So it's like with the Five of Pentacles, he was at some point, money was going to be an issue. Like there was going to be some money issues here because we were going to be looking at not the money we had before. Maybe not poverty, but we're going to be looking at less money. So we need to do what we can do to make that not happen. So let's get a better clarification of why the Five of Pentacles is here. That was pretty quick. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is heart and mind. You can't make your heart and mind equal balance out. It's also like you're not seeing it, and you're not wanting to see it. So you're purposely blinded to what's going on. So you're covering your eyes so you can't see what's going on. It's like you don't you know there's an issue, but you're pretending that there is not one. And the moon is here again. This is a nighttime card. This is a nighttime card. This is late in the afternoon. So I kind of feel like that's how we started out. Not too many. One at a time, please. One at a time. There we go. So the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is, somebody that's making an offer, a genuine offer to help you with something, give you support, is there to give you answers to anything that you need, advice or whatever. Um, and Cups is emotion, and it's going to be somebody that she knows. So this could have been somebody that was a friend of hers. I feel like they might have been a little bit younger than her. And they were there to offer advice, advice to help her, to support her, be that sounding board if she needed one. Um, and it's kind of like you see, there's two ships there, so it's kind of like he's kind of like caught in the middle. So I kind of feel like he knew both of them, knew both of her and her husband, but he was just like an emotional support mainly for her. Too many cards, one at a time, please. Five of Wands. So there was a conflict on the vessel. I don't know if it was a conflict, over um, what's going on. And there was some type of disagreement because the Five of Wands is a conflict, a disagreement. It's like one person is wants it one way and is trying to control the other person into this. But this normally means a group of people. So with it being here in this reading, I would say it was a conflict, some type of conflict on the vessel. Um, and there are three fives here, which is showing up. So I kind of feel like maybe 5 hours into the what they were into their ride, into their journey on the boat. So it could be here because she disappeared on the 5th. They went out on the 4th late and she disappeared on the 5th, but he reported her on the 6th. So there's something with the 5th here. Well, that's interesting. 8 of Wands. So the conflict that was aboard the vessel caused a total turn in direction. The 8 of Wands is about heading in a different direction. You see how they're all flying and like really fast in a different direction. So I feel like when this conflict happened, this caused whatever he had planned or whatever was planned to go totally in a different direction. Um, it just like a quick action. So whatever happened on the ship was quick, or the vessel. I don't know that it was a ship, a vessel. So it's like very forward momentum with the 8 of Wands. And the 5 of Swords is here. That is for defeat. Uh, but at what cost? So it's like he won, but at what cost did he win? What did he give up to get what he wanted? So with the 5 of Swords here, I'm going to say that with her going over the um, side of the vessel, that he got what he wanted, but at what cost? What was it going to cost him? Because he's probably not going to come out with anything more than he would have had he left it how it was. So I feel like, with the another five here, with the 5 of Swords being here, it is a defeat, but at what cost? It's going to cost him. And the 8 of Pentacles is planning. So I felt this at the beginning of the reading that he had planned this in detail. I think that she didn't want to go out here, but I think she agreed because it would be the last trip they would be taking together. And so I feel like she just wanted to do it and just let it be the end. I also feel like it was kind of paid for, so she didn't want to, they didn't want to lose the money on that. So I kind of feel like it was kind of both, but I feel like this was planned on his part to for the trip, the time that they went, the time of day they went, the day they went. I think it was all planned. So the 8 of Cups is it is emotionally walking away from something, and I pretty much think that is something that he's probably doing, but I do feel like he knows where she's at. Like I don't feel like she's like I feel like just as you see this here, like a little like a island. I don't know like where they were at, but like I feel like she's somewhere like this, like in the trees. But I feel like it's like an island or like a little part out there that's secluded. So I feel like he put her somewhere secluded. Um, at some point, I feel like he was going to go back, but I do. If he did, he might have went back. But I feel like he had put her somewhere like this, somewhere in an area. Trying to get it out of the somewhere in an area like that, um, kind of secluded with what it's like marshy, wet. Um, so it wouldn't be like it would be quick. Probably decomposition would probably be what I would think. Um, but I don't think she's just like over in the water. Yeah, yeah. I feel like she's in marshy water with the Ace of Pentacles. When I asked was she in marshy water, and that's the Ace is what I got. Yeah. See, this he thought this was going to bring him unexpected income, like insurance, insurance money plus the money that he already has. Life insurance money, that something. Thief. So he could be considered like thief. Thief can mean theft. It can mean stealing away with something. It can mean hiding something. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean taking, but I think he does. He did. I mean, he is basically taking her money. Um, but I still feel like it was at night. Um, I do feel like it was night. It's almost like he was embezzling her money, but I don't know if embezzling is the right word. I don't know if embezzling is the right word. Let's get one more card and we'll end this reading. Let's get one more card and we'll end this reading. Yeah, he is definitely expecting life insurance, expecting extra money. Um, with the expectation there, I think he's looking at the money that they have together plus the life insurance money. So that I think that the motive was the life insurance money, because she probably had a good life insurance policy. But I feel like he wouldn't have got that. I feel like she had changed that. I feel like she had already changed her will and her life insurance. So I feel like he wasn't going to get that. I almost feel like she told him that, and she told him, "You're not getting that. All that's been changed." And I think that's what started the conflict. I think she said, "I've taken you out of my will, off my life insurance. I think you're not getting anything. I've fixed all that already." And I think that was probably part of the conflict. So, in my opinion, and I don't know, I don't have any facts to base any of this on, just my reading and what I concluded from my cards. But yeah, this is my opinion, and I do hope that she is found soon and her family gets justice. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Love and light.